Now, do we have any history fans? Anybody who knows something or two about history? All right. So we're going to do a little history lesson tonight. We are going to start with Christopher Columbus, the man who discovered America. Although he never set foot on anything we would consider the country of America. Columbus explored places like Cuba, Bahamas, and Jamaica. He said he found the natives on these islands to be peaceful and friendly, although he added they constantly try to braid our hair and call us Mon. The first English settlement in the New World was Jamestown, Virginia. Legend has it that Captain John Smith was about to be killed by the Indians when who saved his life? Pocahontas, yeah. Chief's daughter. Kind of like not getting whacked by Tony Soprano because Meadow thinks you're hot. There we go. Now, 13 years later, the Pilgrims land on Plymouth Rock. That first winter was so rough, nearly half the Pilgrims died of disease. Can you imagine these poor people? They suffered loss after loss after loss, and yet they still had a better year than Michigan. Now, the other half of the Pilgrims would have probably passed away too had they not made a peace treaty with Chief Massasoit. How long would you guess that peace treaty lasted?
30 minutes.
50 years. We started off good, 50 years. As a matter of fact, Massasoit did such a good job of keeping the peace, he went on to write his famous relationship book, Men Are From Mars, The White Devil Is From Europe. In 1692, we have the Salem witch trials, where innocent women had their reputations destroyed when they were accused of being evil witches hell-bent on stirring up trouble. Or as we call it today, just another episode of The View. In 1763, we fought the French and Indian War. The English won, but to pay for it, they had to start taxing the colonies, which eventually led to the Boston Tea Party. Now here's a little trivia. You guys know why they dressed up like Indians? Because dressing up like the cop or leather biker guy would have been way over the top. So we fought the Revolutionary War, and thanks to this man we won. So we made George Washington our first president. He was paid $25,000 a year back then. That was a lot of money. That would be the equivalent of $1 million today. Our most recent presidents have only been paid $400,000. Proving once again, you get what you pay for. And by the way, I'm not sure what Bush is trying to describe in this picture. But I do know when asked the exact same question, Barack Obama answered like this. Which is impressive unless you're comparing to John McCain. Whoa! But we have run through a lot of presidents through the years. If you think about it, this one can't tell a lie. This one can't tell the truth. And this one can't tell the difference. We've had a lot of vice presidents through the years too, but nobody really remembers them. Our first vice president, John Adams, said the vice presidency was the most insignificant office man ever conceived. And our 32nd vice president, John Garner, was even more direct. He said the vice presidency wasn't worth a pitcher of warm piss. Yeah. And then he was immediately sued by Old Milwaukee for copyright infringement. Let's jump ahead now to Abraham Lincoln. He's most people's favorite president, wouldn't you think? The man, the icon, the beard. But you know before, when he got elected the first time, Lincoln didn't have the beard. Yeah, he grew the beard after he was elected when an 11-year-old girl wrote him a letter saying he would look better with whiskers. And she was right. Although her advice for him to give all of his speeches in full kiss makeup was a complete disaster. But this is what Lincoln looked like before the beard, and this is what he looked like after. And then just for fun, here's a picture of young Abe Lincoln when he played Kramer on Seinfeld.